We've been working on this parts car a little bit, and in this video I'm going to show you how to take the shock out. We're going to take this shock out right here. There's two bolts up top behind that fender well, and there's one bolt right here. So this one just simply has a cap on it, so we can pull this off right here, and you can see these tabs. So we'll set that to the side. It reveals that bolt here. That part's going to be easy. Let's go to the hard part. These bolts up top. So we got to get these tabs off. I'm going to try by hand first. What I like to do is just pull up this end right here. You know, those are going to be on there pretty good. So I'm going to get out my small cobras. I'm just going to put the jaw underneath it and then pull that lip up for me. And now I can peel it off just like so. And you see it slides in with that U, and then you push that tab back down. They're usually one-time use. I can get them to stay, but by the time you release the tab, they've been in there so many years that it's best to buy these new and replace them. So slide those out and put those in safe keepings. And now we're going to pull these tabs out and have a look at the top here. We have a staple. We're going to try to keep that staple intact. What is that, a 16? So you see, you just tuck your impact in there, and then flip it around and do the same thing on the other side, just like this. No need to pull that staple. I'm sure it might be a little squirrely installing, but you start it by hand. I mean, you don't put it in there with an impact. You can get it tightened with an impact when you're done. Let's go to this bolt. What size is this? It feels big. So I got the 21 millimeter on my little M12 fuel. Let's see if I can get this loose. Gotta find it first. There we go. So now I'm gonna step it up to the M18 fuel impact. Let's just set these next to each other real quick. And I tried that by hand before I did this, by the way, and it's on there pretty good. I gotta pull up like this, so I don't really have much motion. I really want this impact to work. Make sure it's coming the right way first. And so now we got the trilogy out here. We're gonna try the big boy M18 half-inch drive with the impact socket. So see if it fits. Hopefully it does fit. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Put back on. Right out. Now you could probably do this a couple different ways. You could probably take this strut mount off, but when this thing's completely loose here, now new struts will have a wire tie on there. You do not want to take the wire tie off until they're completely installed. If your struts are not completely bad, they're going to be trying to extend themselves, and it's going to be difficult to get it out this access hole. So you might want to push it down and wire tie it with mechanics wire. But I'm going to try to show you here. We're going to want to push this up here diagonally in here, and then you see it doesn't fit. So now we got to get down here and we got to collapse. We got to collapse this strut in. I got to hold it there so I can push it in by hand. See that? And that's just pushing the strut in, collapsing it, and now slide that in like that. If you didn't want to do that, like I said, you could wire tie it before you do that. And then that's how you're going to install the new one as well. Just right through here, collapse it, and push it in place. Give me a like and subscribe. In our last video, we showed how to do this coil spring. So if you're trying to do lowering springs that's how to get it done.